Stack it, save it, watch it grow. Small, small today, big funds tomorrow.
Koins and happy we creating success.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Koins Money Talk Show. Today, we will be talking about everything that has to do with loans. For example, what is a loan? How does loan work? And how can we make smart choices when it comes to borrowing of money? And to help us to get a deeper understanding of this very important topic, because I know many of us do loan, is someone who has been in the industry for over 10 years. I call him the OG when it comes to credit and loans. Welcome to the show, Olusheye.
Thanks.
Thank
you so much.
Nice having you. Coincidentally, this is our very first show, and you are our very first guest.
That's great. Thanks for having me. It's fun to be here.
All right, let's get into the business of the day. In your opinion, what can you say a loan is, or what are loans?
Okay, just to put it in a layman's term, a loan is any money you borrow from a financial institution with an agreement to pay back within a specific period of time at a particular interest rate. Yeah, that's the simple definition of what a loan is.
Okay, that is fine. Now, there is a particular school of thought that says those who are into the business of borrowing money are financially irresponsible. What is your take on that?
Oh, that's a negative take. Just like money, loans are needed for several reasons, be it transactionary, speculative, or precautionary. What is important is there has to be a need, right? And what a loan does is it gives you the opportunity to embark on, should I say, activities you wouldn't have ordinarily embarked on, right? So, for example, you need to get a car which will cost you like 10 years for you to save, right, in order to make you acquire such a car. But what a loan does is it gives you that opportunity to get it immediately, as long as you have the capacity and the repayment plan, right? So basically, coming for a loan doesn't mean you're financially irresponsible. It doesn't work like that.
Wow, thank you very much. Now, I got two things from what you said. You need to have a plan, right?
Yes.
Now that is very, very important. Now, especially for those of us that are watching, what can you say if someone wants to collect a loan now? What can you say the person should consider first before embarking on such a journey?
Okay, first is first, be sure of why you need the money, right? Then consider the repayment plan. There's a need for you to understand the terms and conditions of the loan contract, right? And most importantly is consider your capacity, your repayment capacity, which is a function of your income. So once you put all these things into consideration, I think you're good to go.
Wow, very interesting. You know your capacity, know what you can pay, basically what you can afford.
Exactly.
Because sometimes a lot of people go in there and then when the repayment starts to come in, they are stuck and then they get angry. As if it's not the fault of the financial organization, is it?
Sure.
All right. Now, let's get into something else. Okay. In America, for example, credit score is huge.
Sure.
If you have a poor credit rating, you will most likely not be able to access a loan anywhere. Now, is that the same here? What's the importance of credit score in the lending process?
So the idea around credit score, should I call it a recent development in Nigeria, in the Nigerian financial space? And I guess what it does is it helps, as a lender, it helps you determine the credit worthiness and eligibility of your customer by looking at some parameters like the credit history of the customer, the spending habit, of the customer. You look through the bank statement and other parameters like the demographics and what have you. So as a lender, like I said, we're getting there in the Nigerian banking space. And if you get those parameters right, what it does is it enhances your turnaround time as a lender. It reduces manual intervention, and at the end of the day, the higher your credit score, the higher your chances of getting the loan. So what it then means is, as an individual, you should ensure when you borrow, you pay on time, because failure to pay on time would then mean your ability to get subsequent loans becomes difficult by the time you go through your credit score. Yes.
Wow, that's very, very great. Now, but let us put it into context now. What can make someone to have a bad credit score?
Okay, so like I said, when we look at parameters like your credit history, you've taken money some years back, right, and you didn't perform well. That in itself would, stand against you. Now your spending habit, when we go through your bank statement, and of course we are not here to judge, but again, when we see that your most of your spending, like a larger chunk of your spending, is into speculative activities like, say, gambling, right? For some people, they see gambling as a red flag, although things are fast changing. But just ensure what is paramount is whenever you borrow, you pay back. Because all loans are expected to be uploaded, updated on the credit bureau, on at least 2 credit bureau platforms. So as a lender, if I go there and I see that the loans you took in time past didn't perform, it's going to read against you, yes. So ensure you have a good loan history and ensure you have an appropriate spending habit, yes.
Wow, thank you very much for putting life to that. So for those of us that are watching, if you borrow money and for any reasons you are not paying, or you are missing your payments, or you are borrowing for too many places,
Exactly.
that could make your rating to be very low, and the chances of you getting a loan could be almost zero. Thank you very much for really bringing that to life. Now let's bring it home now.
Okay.
Let us talk about Koins Microfinance Bank. Okay, so what loan products does Koins offer? And if one wants to borrow, how can you apply?
Okay, so typically there's nothing new in the industry. It is the how we offer it that matters. So at Koins, we offer consumer loans to meet personal needs. We offer business loans. That's for the SME customers and for the corporate customers. And we also offer nano loans through our Koins app, through our mobile app. And so our processes are straightforward, easy and convenient. And as long as you meet our requirements, right, there's certain information we require from you. And as long as you meet those requirements, then we determine your eligibility, and there you have it. Within 24 to 48 hours, you get your loan.
Wow, so there you have it. Koins has loads of products that can fit into whatever category.
Exactly.
If you are a worker, you can get a loan, right?
Exactly.
If you are a business person,
You can get a
you
loan.
can also get a loan.
Yeah.
If you are a student, you can also get a small loan to support whatever you are doing. But then there are some people who complain about the process. Someone will tell you, what they are demanding is too much. Does it have to be complicated?
Okay, so at Koins, we understand the need to make things easy for our customers. And that is why we ensure that our processes are not cumbersome, right? Just few details, right? You, as a borrower, that is required of you to provide. And give or take, like I earlier mentioned, once you meet our friendly parameters, I call it friendly, we're flexible in nature. And once you meet those parameters, trust me, within 24 to 48 hours, you get your money. It's not that complicated at Koins. Yes.
Wow, so you have said a lot today, and it's important that our viewers get a sense of it, what it means, how you steps that you take, and all that is needed in order for you to borrow money and make wise choices. And hey, come. A loan doesn't have to be a burden anyway.
Exactly.
It's something that you can use to upgrade, to get an item that is needed, and all of that. So, any last word for?
Well, for my viewers out there, Koins is a place to come when you need loans. Be rest assured that our processes are top notch. Our interest rates are competitive and affordable. And as long as you meet our friendly requirements, I re-emphasize the word friendly requirements, within a day or two, your loan is going to be disbursed.
Within a day or two. I'll hold you on to that.
Yeah,
within
me,
a day. You are saying 24 to 48 hours?
As long as, depending on the kind of type of loan you need.
Wow.
Yes.
So there you have it. You can come to Koins, whether you are a student, whether you are a worker, whether you are a business person.
But just to add, I mean, for our nano loans, that's the online loan, right? Yeah. On the Koins app, that's instant. You don't need to wait for.
The loan that you can get from the app.
That's the nano loan.
Instant, within minutes.
Within
that is
or so, yeah.
That is wonderful.
True.
So thank you very much, Shael, for bringing all of this to light. So for those that are watching us, loan doesn't have to be a kill and die sort of thing. Just ensure that you plan very well, know why you need the money, understand the terms and conditions,
very important,
and then have a good repayment plan. That way you will also boost your credit score.
Definitely.
And your chances of borrowing will also be very high. So there you have it. That is our episode for today. See you next time.
Bye.